And if men aren't predators, then why the fuck are they on here bragging about SNAP benefits being cut? So it's gonna force women into interacting with them again. What an odd thing to say and assume. They're literally on here gloating at the fact that they think they're gonna have access to women again because government assistance has been cut for the month of November. You are not who you think you are if that's what it took for you to get access to a woman, period. Y'all be careful. I keep telling y'all that something's wrong with them. They're desperate. I feel like a lot of us have started to really pull back and been able to take care of ourselves, but um, it's so important for you to know who you are, and what you're actively doing. A lot of the times, um, automatically, like women do so much multitasking at one time that's considered normal for them that takes men years, months to do. And you do it at ease. You do it while looking like a bad bitch. You do it while bleeding. You do it while raising children. You do it while helping the community, while helping your sisters. Do not get yourself caught up and trapped with them, because they are setting traps with the intentional starvation of people. And dare I say, this is another combat on a lot of, I say, like people my age and maybe a little bit younger or older, not having children. We are not interacting with these men. We are not birthing these men. We are not birthing curses. We are not working these piss poor ass jobs. We are not being any man's slave.
Oh my god. Hey, dude. Obviously, this is a feminist. Obviously, this is a woman. She doesn't even know what she's talking about. She's just coming on here just to, once again, flex that ego. Tell people, hey man, yo, y'all man, y'all can sit here and y'all can come up with whatever y'all want, but us women, we would never bow down to y'all, man. We would never become virtuous women. We would never be submissive women to you guys, right? When the reason men are saying what they are saying is because, are we going to forget that in 1980s the government said, ladies, if y'all want our assistance, y'all going to have to move the man about the household? And what did the woman do? Let's go ahead and kick the guy about the household. Now, of course, in 1960s, when feminism decided to work its way into the black household with sex liberation, I mean, that's where you really started to see, the breaking of the nuclear family when it comes down to the black household. But when you're talking about 1980s, now you're kicking a man outside of the household, right? This is just wild. And we're saying that because now, if the government is saying, okay, we're not going to have it all in November, but here's the thing, they could easily make it to the point where y'all women can't get it. A lot of y'all women can't get it because a lot of y'all are just finessing the system, right? So they're going to make it very hard for people to get it, and really the only ones who are going to get it are really the ones who deserve it. Not your girl Quay, who sat over here, I think she got 9 kids, and she's over here just abusing the food stamps. It's just wild to me, right? It's just wild to me. But once again, man, people like that don't deserve it, because you're just having kids all willy-nilly, and you're over here trying to make it a taxpayer's problem. You're trying to make it everybody else's problem. So yes, when it gets to the point where they then say, okay, well, now we're going to forget November, we're just going to take it away altogether, and it's going to be very hard for y'all to get back on SNAP and the benefits, then what do you think women are really going to do? Women are really going to start saying, let me actually think about the type of man I deal with. Let me make sure this man is really stable. Let me make sure this man is really stable, got a real job, can get some real benefits. I need somebody that's going to actually take care of me, because if I'm over here dealing with a criminal, I mean, he's going to end up going to jail, because once again, a lot of your sisters deal with Pookies and Ray Rays, the most educated, but deal with Pookies and Ray Rays. Prime example of what we mean by Just because a lot of you sisters are college educated doesn't mean jack squiddly squat. A lot of y'all are still dumb. When you look at this sister right here, she worked a YSL case and she ended up getting pregnant by one of the dudes who was, I think, yeah, one of the dudes who was fighting the Rico. I'm just like, but it's baffling.
We have Atlanta news and it's ghetto. YSL attorney Kayla Bumpus and defendant Shannon Jackson, who met and fell in love during last year's YSL RICO trial, have announced they are expecting a baby. True Atlanta love story. What kind of client attorney privilege is this? This is what Kayla posted on Twitter. True Atlanta love story. My baby almost here. Check out our registry and thank you if you sent him something. Respectfully, I'm not sending you nothing on your registry because you a lawyer and he does whatever he does. I don't need my help. They eating chicken wings together. Oh, that is romantic. What's the? Oh, you're changing the records? Changing records? Okay. Got to put on something more sultry. Oh, they're engaged? Is that an engagement ring? Okay. Okay, a lot happened during this trial. Congratulations.
It's baffling. And the only response you will ever get from sisters is, well, why does it matter? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Because aren't y'all the same woman who then jump on the internet to sit over here and complain about the very same guy she just laid down with? So only when she's happy with the Pookie and Ray Ray and they flourishing, or it seems like they're flourishing, you're going to ignore that he's a Pookie. But the second he does something bad and makes her upset, then all of a sudden, oh well, see, we knew this was going to happen, this, that, and the third. This is your sisterhood, people. This is your sisterhood. And then, I mean, like, you just so prideful. I mean, you're gonna then sit here and say, well, you know, us women have been doing good without any assistance, without any men's help. But once again, the reason we're even having a discussion about this video is because women are complaining about the government taking away your SNAP benefits.
With the cart. Ham, mashed potatoes, greens, dressing. It's for all people.
I'm not working for nobody. Get the fuck out of here. This is what American taxpayers work for. For us, they work for me. They gotta help me feed my fucking kids. Get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be doing this now. I've been helping for all the time. Now you want to tap out. Get the fuck out of here. I want my EBT, yo. I want my EBT. And I'm not working for nobody. I'm a fucking boss. What the fuck am I working for? When the government is here to help. Come on. Y'all send all that money to Iraq. Y'all praying, y'all funding all these wars. But when it's time to help the Americans, y'all don't want to fucking help us. I need my fucking EBT, yo. I need my money, yo. I need my fucking EBT. Stop fucking playing with me, yo.
We're just gonna steal.
I'm here to tell y'all that the only men that are happy about women and children losing SNAP benefits are PDF files and abusers. These men are hoping that y'all are going to be so desperate that you're going to be willing to trade your children or favors for food. I'm telling y'all right now, do not let these men into your houses. He's not in love with you after 3 days. He doesn't want to move in with you after a few weeks because he believes in love at first sight. No.
The hypocrisy. But let's continue.
And it's causing such disruption. But more so, on the men, they're really starting to feel, and y'all know that bullshit ass male loneliness bullshit that they try to make up. We're not interacting with them. We're not doing what they need us to do. We're not, I guess, keeping them on a leash and, you know, watching them. And don't nobody want to do that shit. Don't nobody got time for that shit. But I want to tell y'all, especially with November about to roll around for us, watch your back. Protect your spaces. Wrap that shit up. Pop that plan B if you need it. Have your emergency money put to the side. Keep them legs closed. Ultimately, please, just go buy the toy. I promise you. Just go get it. Go get it. You don't have the convenience of being dumb right now. You don't have the convenience of getting caught up with a loser right now. Please don't do it. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Okay?
Once again, I mean, these women try to just push a narrative to try to make it seem as if men are the issue here. Oh well, they some P3DOs, right? You already know what that means, right? But there's some P3DOs. So I mean, well, the reason that they are is because they're preying on the women who are going to be vulnerable, who's going to be desperate to sit over here and get the SNAP benefits. I mean, man, you're just missing the whole point. The whole point is y'all just need to take, who y'all deal with seriously. I mean, instead of making a great message, instead of giving some good advice and saying, hey, well, guys, man, listen, when it comes down to these benefits, they over here, the government is taking our benefits away. We really need to start picking the right men. That's what we need to start doing. We need to start picking the right men, because once again, with the system being as bad as it is, and with 70 to 80% of black women being single mothers, being the least married, it has something to do with how we are acting in society today, and why a lot of your black men are turning their nose up at us. We need a change, right? Because if we continue this cycle of us women constantly downing black men, constantly disrespecting black men, we're just going to be in poverty forever, and we're just going to be in the same cycle, and we're going to have to sit here and rely on the benefits, even though a lot of us sisters sit here and talk about how rich we are, talk about how we are all these type of entrepreneurs and we got all of these businesses, but yet we're going to then jump on TikTok and complain about them taking away our assistance. Wicked. I mean, just look at this video that she made.
In the words of my grandma, a wet ass in an empty pocketbook makes no sense. Y'all, I had this dude coming to my job the other day, and first of all, when he came in, scared the shit out of me. He looked like he bites. He had them crazy eyes. You know how, like, when men are broke and they're in survival mode, they be having them weird eyes and shit. He looked exactly like that. And he was like running around trying to find something until he got frustrated enough and he came up to me. Y'all, he reeked of brokenness. I had to take a step back because it was just too much for me. And he was like, where y'all playing bees at? And I was like, they're with me. Calm down, slow down. And he was like, can I get one? So I gave him one. And then I rang him up. And here where I am, Plan Bs are $60, $60 USD. So it's time for him to pay. And he pulls his card out. Y'all, his card declines a good 15 times. And it gets to the point where I'm having to tell him, like, hey, I'm gonna need you to get out the way so I can help some other people because you're in the way. So he's like, no, hold on, I'm gonna call my girl real quick, and my girl, she'll send me some money so I can get it. Disgusted. I threw up in my fucking mouth. He said that shit.
Once again, guys, I mean that this is like a level. It's like a level 3 feminist, like a level 3 feminist. Man, you got probably 5 levels. It's like a level 3 feminist. Like there's nothing that you can tell this woman that would get her to just say, let me just use a little bit of common sense. Let me just use a little bit of common sense, and that's why I say sometimes some of these women just need I would love to see them jump on a panel. Like a lot of these women need to be invited to like Anton Daniel's channel, because once again, it will make for great content. Truthfully, it will make for great content on Anton Daniel's channel, because these women are just delusional. Go up against some of these men so we can really see how far your brain spans, which it really don't span far, right? But and once again, college educated. But hey, it is what it is. But y'all let me know down below what y'all guys think, man. Do me a huge favor, leave me a like, leave me a comment, subscribe to the channel. Till the next one.